When you are the black sheep, a lot of times you can be written off. You could be labeled as crazy, delusional, unstable, the whole nine yards. But the thing about it, you're not unstable. You are just having reactions and responses to being targeted, chastised, ostracized, and traumatized and abused. So the thing that happens is like within your family, you're getting targeted by the members of your family, whether it's your siblings or whether it's a parent. And a lot of times it's a parent. What the parent does is they target you. They start chastising you, antagonizing you, ostracizing you, isolating you from everybody, not inviting you to places, not keeping you around, or they may do things like ignore you, not give you the time of day. Or they may start doing just antagonistic things to you where they're provoking you, they're poking the bear and you're prodding, they're cornering you, they're just doing things to you to get a reaction out of you. Or they could be doing things to just try to make you mad, make you upset, get you under your skin. A lot of times abusers don't have a reason for what they're doing. They just believe in their mind that they are supposed to mistreat you. That's how abusers are. They think when they see you that they are warranted to mistreat you. So when they think this in their mind, they don't have to have a reason to come mistreat you. They'll just come start mistreating you just because they feel like they're supposed to, because they feel like they have to, because they feel like now this is an obligation, because they've made an entire personality out of mistreating you. That's what abusers do. And then when you're left sitting here with all of this pain, with all of this trauma from what they had did, and you start reacting, you start responding, they start going around to everybody talking about how crazy you are, how unstable you are, and a lot of times they like to embellish. A lot of times they like to embellish. They'll say things like, oh, well, she or he is just unstable. They're just emotionally, mentally unstable. They're giving me attitudes. They're giving me all of this lip. They're giving me all of this disrespect. When a lot of times you're not even giving them that lip. You're not even giving them that disrespect. They may try to act like you just don't remember what you did. But the thing is, they're gaslighting you. They're trying to rewrite history. They're trying to make it seem like you are just this rebellious, disrespectful, defiant person when 9 times out of 10, you're just responding to the abuse. How do they expect you to respond to abuse? With kindness, with generosity, with genuineness? No, you can't respond to disrespect and abuse in a calm manner. You're going to have a reaction. You're going to have a human response and reaction to what they are doing to you. You're going to be a little emotional because these are bringing emotions out of you because of how you are being treated. But instead of them admitting what they are doing to you, they'd rather label you as the crazy one, as the delusional one, because it's like, look at them, look at how they're reacting, but they're not talking about what they did to provoke you. So a lot of times you got to start telling your story and start explaining what they were doing to you that caused that response. So these abusers can stop sitting out here trying to play the fucking victim, acting like they're not doing anything to you when they actually are. Abusers love to push you to your brink, push you to your breaking point, and then label you as crazy, label you as delusional, so they can look like the victim and you can look like the villain. That's exactly classic narcissistic ass behavior. And when you're the black sheep, this happens a lot because the black sheep is labeled as the problem child. So if they can always say, this person is doing this person is doing that, a lot of times it's going to be believable. And then when you come out here and tell your story, you're not believed as much, and people are basically making excuses for what the abuser has done because the abuser has spun a different narrative and told a different story. But what can you do to combat this? Keep exposing them. Keep telling your story. Keep speaking your truth about what they did, what they said, and how they made you feel. So you can go ahead and say, this is exactly why I reacted the way that I did. This is why I gave them that response. This is why I was so emotional, because of what they did to me. No, I'm not crazy. No, I'm not delusional. No, I'm not this disrespectful, defiant person. I'm literally reacting to being abused, and I have every right to react the way that I react. They need to leave me alone.